She wants more government intervention to ever increase equality. So just as you can basically sum up the works of Leo Strauss in, he wanted to create a world that was user-friendly for Jews. Right? You can basically sum up all of Leo Strauss's thought in creating a world that's user-friendly for Jews. And so too with Danielle Allen, you can basically encapsulate all of her thought to want to create a world that is user-friendly for people of color, for oppressed minorities, for people like herself. And she's incredibly influential. Almost ran for governor in the state of Massachusetts. She runs various influential committees. So she's not just some ivory tower academic. So she notes that democracy requires loss. People vote, and then they must sacrifice to the majority, which frequently disempowers them. And so as an African American, she feels like the majority of Americans frequently disempowered her people. And so that's the place from which she's coming with her political theories. So she says we need rituals to manage the psychological tension that arises from being powerless, right? And so we need rituals that will address this emotional sacrifice, right? And so people, the losers, should be honored as such, and their grievances should be open to redress. And this can only happen if there is a basis in friendship in which we are not strangers, but we are vulnerable to one another. Now, many Americans would not want to be vulnerable to African Americans. Particularly, I think, among Asian Americans and Latino Americans, even more than white Americans, there's a great fear about being vulnerable to African Americans. You may remember the LA riots and various Korean businesses coming under attack, and rooftop Koreans defending their businesses with guns against a rampaging Black and Latino mob. That's encapsulation of fears of many